go. Okay, so I have with me in the Aston Martin Vantage here at Exotics Racing Las Vegas with Barry. We've got Jason Trevelyan. We're out in the Aston Martin, like I say, 5 laps. So let's go through a couple of bits and pieces, and then we'll get you out there. So first of all, don't worry about the flashing warnings on there. Basically, what they do, they change the tyre pressure just very slightly for the circuit use, and it stays as a warning. Okay, it's on all the cars, so everything is fine. Don't worry about any brake symbols that may be on there. As I say, everything is fine. Your mirrors, as you can probably see, are all set for myself, all right? So I'll be looking in the mirrors. But let's just move that a little bit. So I'll be looking for you for drift cars and things like that. So if they need to come up and pass, you keep steering, and I'm going to come and hold the wheel as well, Jason. Okay. Keep it to the left or right. Let those guys pass, and we just carry on as per normal. I put the flashes on, the hazards, that lets them know they can pass. Okay. And if we need to pass anybody, once they get their flashes going, we can pass those guys as well. So okay. I'll be looking out for you, don't worry. All right, so obviously we give you the guys. Are you driving just this one car, or
this and then the Ferrari?
Oh, okay, perfect. So in the Ferrari, you'll be using the paddle shifters. So I don't know if you've used the paddle shifters before.
I have not.
Okay, so the engine revs are a lot higher in the Ferrari, so they need the shifters to be used pretty much when you're out there. So we'll go through it in this car, get to know it. It's dead simple, nothing to worry about. Okay. So with your hands in that kind of position, you can get to those paddle shifters pretty easy. Just remember, it's up, down, down. Just a little click and release. That's all you got to do. Okay, don't need to move your feet. Just everything's done with your hands. Okay, so we'll guide you through it when we're out there. Pretty much just in 4th gear while we're out there. Okay, so not that much shifting to do, but it'd be a little bit more shifting to do in the Ferrari maybe. But in this car, pretty much just 3rd and 4th. Okay. All right, so I'll look after you on that. So when we leave and we're on that straight, at the end of that long straight, you've got the 2 orange markers. That's your braking point. So when we get on the brakes in the car, be smooth, but be firm, be hard. Don't be afraid to really get on those brakes. Slow that car down. It takes a lot of slowing down. Keep it in a straight line while you're braking, and then we're going to downshift once, and then by that time you're going to be at the little green marker. That's your marker for your turning in point, okay? Again, they're all around the circuit. So try and get up close to those green markers. We turn in smoothly to the inside, the apex of the corner. And as we start turning in, we're going to start coming off that brake. So get that braking done as much as you can in a straight line. And then as we turn in, like I say, we're going to start coming off that brake through the corner. Then as we exit, that's when we get back on the power again, right? Nice and smooth. Okay. All right, pretty much good to go. So if you could just turn the wheel 1 complete turn to the right, just to square our wheels up, that should be good. All right, now just a word of a warning. When it's in drive, you know, when you're changing gears every now and again, sometimes when you get near the rev limit or at the rev limit, it will change itself. Don't think you're doing anything wrong. It's the car taking over, changing when it wants to. Okay? But generally, we can keep on top of it and we'll be fine. Okay? So don't let it worry you. We'll be good. All right, so I'm going to put it into D for drive. We're good to go. So pulling forward, let's wait for this little Mercedes. All right, we're good to go. So fully forward, round to the left, all the way down to the end there, Jason. Left at the bottom. Yeah, so round to the left, nice and gently. Checking for any drift cars that may be coming out. Okay, I think we're good at the moment. So we're going to pull up near these blue markers just round the corner, just so we can see what's going on before we get out there. So hold it there for a second. Just giving it a second. We're going to wait for that blue Porsche thing. Okay. Give him a little bit of a space. And we should be good. Okay. See what he's doing. Okay, we're good to go. So nice and gently over that thick black line, then coming round to the left. See, it's upshifting already for you. But if you click it to the right, so upshift once for me. There you go. That should get the system in working order. Heading for that green marker. So over to the inside now, Jason. And as we exit this corner, gradually bringing it over to the left. That's it. Let's start building that speed up nice and gently. That's it then. Upshift again. That's it. So coming into that braking area, so braking for me now. Downshift once to your left. There's your green turning in marker. So turning into that inside. Keep it nice and tight for me. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. And gradually start coming over to the left. Bringing in that power. That's it. Staying to the left. So braking in a straight line for me. That's it. Downshifting once more. That's it. Staying in that gear. Let it come out a little bit. Bringing it back over to the right gradually. Wait for your turning in mark, which is there. So over to the inside there, Jason. As we exit this corner, let it come out to the right a little bit. Just use all that circuit. There you go. Bringing it back to the left. Aiming for that green marker just for a moment. So coming off those brakes now. Tightens up a little bit through the corner, so just be careful on your exit. That's it. Bringing it back to the right. Staying in that gear. In fact, we're going to downshift once actually with our left.
Oops, I missed that.
Don't worry, we'll get it next time. That's it. Like I say, downshift once with your left. Aiming for that green mark, so off those brakes now. Over to your apex on the inside. Let it unwind gently. That's it. Then upshift with your right. Stay in that gear now, Jason. Just keep it going. That's it. And braking for me now, so hard on those brakes. Keep braking and then downshift with your left. Turning into your apex on the inside there. Keep it nice and tight for me and balanced. That's it. Gradually coming out to the left. Super. Upshift again. Perfect. Staying to the left. Braking for me now and then downshift again with your left. Perfect. Good job on that. Again, just let it come out to the left a little bit on your exit. Coming back gently to the right. Waiting for your turning in marker. There you go. Over to the inside. Again, just use all that circuit on the right as you come out of the corner. That's it. Let it come out.
I can go way out there?
Yeah, next time, just let it bring it all the way out. But you're doing fine at the moment, so don't worry, you're doing a good job. That's it. Just remember it tightens up, so a little bit more power now. Get that power going. Coming over to the right for me. Just a little braking off those brakes now. Nice and close to that marker. Straight line now, all the way out. Get a little bit of braking before you turn in. Stay in that gear for the moment. That's it. Good job, Jason. Let it come out to the left. That's it. Then upshift again. Perfect. Keep it going. That's it. Braking for me now, so hard on those brakes. Keep braking. Downshift with your left. Coming gently off the brakes. That's it. Keep it nice and tight and balanced through the corner. Keep it tight. Now gradually let it come out to the left. Get that power going again. Staying in that gear for the moment. And get braking hard for me. Downshift with your left. Coming off those brakes now, Jason. That's it. Let it come out again a little bit. Bringing it over to the right for me. That's it. Now back over to the inside. You can come off those brakes. Like I say, just let it flow on the exit. Just let it go. That's better. Good job. Bringing it gradually back to the left. Braking in a straight line for me. So as we turn into the marker there, coming off those brakes again to balance. There you go. Now get back on that power for me. That's better. Bringing it back to the right. Just a little braking before you turn in. So off those brakes now. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's it. Nicely done. And again, heading out for that marker. So turning in now. Good job. Keep it going, Jason. That's it. Perfect. Then upshift again. How's it feeling? All right?
Good.
Oh, you did a good job. You're doing a good job. Braking again now, so hard on those brakes. Keep braking. Downshift with your left. Coming off those brakes gradually. Keep it nice and tight and balanced through the corner. Now start getting that power on as we exit the corner. Keeping to the left. And braking in a straight line for me. That's it. Downshift with your left. Turning in off those brakes. So between the corners, just a little bit of power. That's it. Nicely done. Over to your inside. That's it. A little bit more power now as we exit. That's it. Bringing it back to the left. Braking in a straight line. So this time we're going to keep you over to the right on your exit. We're going to let one car pass, so keep tight to the right for me.
Okay.
That's it, keeping to the right. Let these guys pass. That's it. Okay, you're clear now. You're good to go. Carry on as you were. Turning in. Braking just a little before you turn back into your apex on the right. That's it. Now let it unwind. Keep it going. Good job. Nice exit. Upshift again. Braking hard for me now, so hard on those brakes. Downshift. That's it, and downshift once more when you get a second. That's it, nicely done. Keep it tight, let it unwind gently. Upshift once more. Perfect. Braking hard in a straight line and downshift again. That's it, off those brakes now. Perfect, good lines, Jason, good lines. Over to the inside. Let it come out to the right, just let it flow. Bringing it back to the left. Braking for me now. We're going to be coming into the pit lane this time. So we're going to keep over to the left, Jason, but keep it coming round. After that yellow marker, we turn left into the pit lane. Good job, sir.
That
Well
was
done.
fun.
There you go. Nicely done. You've got a nice little rhythm going there. Good job. Sharp left here. That's it. And then we're just going to follow the wall pretty much all the way around. So just keep it straight now. But well done. Hope you enjoyed it. That was good stuff.
I did. That was fun.
There you go.
Are you going to be taking me on my second car?
Well, it might be one of the other guys that might be lined up for you. So I think it might be another guy. We're going to turn down here, Jason. And then, in fact, just the other side to the left of this Mercedes will be fine. We'll bring it in here.
One spot right where
Yeah,
you
that'll be lovely, yeah. Alright, that's it. Bring it to a stop for me. So foot on the brake. We put it into neutral. That's all we've got to do.
Alright.
Turn the wheel to the left as far as it goes if you could. Perfect. Now we can come off the brakes now. Good job, sir.
Very
All right,
fun.
hope you enjoyed that.
Absolutely. Thank you
So,
very
in
much.
your next car, your Ferrari, I believe, yeah?
Yes.
So, the Ferrari, a little bit noisier inside, so the instructor might be shouting at you a little bit more.
Okay.
Nothing personal, just to get over the noise of the engine.
Okay.
Front end is always a little bit light at the front end on the Ferraris, okay? So when you're turning in or accelerating hard, just be aware that it may push out a little bit. So when you're braking, as I say, there's all the weight in the back of the car pretty much, so just bear that in mind. And like I say, you're doing a great job with the shifting, so keep that up. And like I say, it probably get up to 5th gear by the end of that long straight, okay? So there may be a little bit more shifting.
Are they always going to tell me to shift, or should I shift when I'm thinking I should shift?
You can shift when you're thinking, but the instructor will help you out, all right?
Best points, right?
So because the rev limit is a little bit higher, you might be keeping in the gear for a little bit longer.
Okay.
So I would suggest, just get ready for the shift, but wait for the instructor.
Okay.
Then after that first or second lap, you should have a good idea of what it's all about.
Okay.
And go from there. All right. But well done, mate.
Very fun.
Good
Thank
job
you
again.
very much.
All right. Nicely done, mate. Nicely done. So we can jump out. I'll grab everything for you.
Leave it running.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it running just for a
Memory
moment.
stick there.
Yeah, we're gonna get that for you.